Hey everybody, welcome back to The Loop. I'm so glad you've joined me today, and I hope that you're going to stay tuned in all week because this week I'm talking all about attitude. Now, I don't hear this phrase a lot anymore, but growing up, I would always hear parents say, that kid needs an attitude adjustment. Now, maybe it was just my parents talking about me and my attitude, or maybe it was more of an East Tennessee thing where I grew up, or maybe people are afraid to say it because it sounds a little politically incorrect or maybe a little too harsh for some. PC or not, I'm going for it today. I think there are a lot of kids and a lot of adults in the world who desperately need an attitude adjustment. And here's the deal. A lot of days, I would even put myself on that list. Life doesn't always go our way. And if we're not careful, we can allow the ordinary problems of life to negatively affect our attitude. The psalmist did not do that. Just listen to what David wrote in the opening verses of Psalm chapter 40. He said this, he said, I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. When David wrote this, things in life were obviously not going his way. He describes his situation as a slimy pit full of mud and mire. That sounds gross. But instead of focusing on the situation, he focused on how God was at work in the situation. See, that's the difference between David and most of us. We want to focus on and talk all about what's going wrong. We prefer to complain about our problems. There's a little drama queen inside of most people. And when we start to go down that road, we need an attitude adjustment. So let me ask you, instead of complaining about things, why don't we pray about those things? Like David, we need to pray and then wait patiently on God to work on our behalf. And when God does go to work, we don't just see His work, but we celebrate His work with a positive and grateful attitude.